Welcome back to the Tea with Nick C and
Andy.
Andy Andy W. Bush himself.
Right.
Where I, just me today, put the bye back in bitch. Um, the other, he's the other half of that. And we spill some LGBTQ plus. And so today we're talking about like a variety of different things. I'm sure Andy's in for a treat. Amanda's doing IUDM currently. So she is not able to be here. RIP Amanda. May she rest in peace. But we're here thriving with Andy, the special guest that I hinted at. But we're talking about a variety of different things. So like fucked up childhood movies. Have you seen The Brave Little Toaster?
I have not.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You're in for a treat there. Lying on the internet for meaningless clout because life is meaningless and it's intangible. More homemade erotica as the Lord herself, Charlie XCX, intended. And secrets. Bitch the pot. Yeah, the whole pot of tea. So let's start with secrets though. So I went on my Instagram and I had people message me their secrets, and I promised to keep them anonymous. And most of like the like the answers to my like question thing were just like people who don't follow me sending like clapping emojis or heart emojis, and most of them were like brands. So I don't really know what they were doing there. But I would totally let you read these, but I'm trying to keep them anonymous.
Right.
I'll let you read the erotica in like a sexy voice.
Okay.
Are you down to do that?
Yeah,
Okay,
that
cool.
sounds good.
Love to hear it. Okay, let's start with this one here. Okay, I've had sex with a lot of the same friend group and none of them know. Okay, wait. You are cleansed. That's not a sin, but you're cleansed now, live on air. Just live your best life, okay? You do that. You do
I feel
you.
like some of them have to know.
How?
Like, they would probably tell each other, like, one or two of them at least. Maybe not the whole group.
Now they're Eskimo brothers
Yeah, true.
or sisters.
Yeah.
But like that whole idea is an interesting one. Okay, so let's get into ones that are longer because they had to message me these like specifically. So here's one. One time I was having sex with this boy and I remembered I had a tampon in. So I asked for a cup of water and then threw it under his bed, had sex, and left.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't know if I can honestly cleanse you for that one because I wonder because like knowing boys, how long they like took to like find that under their bed.
Yeah.
How long would it take you to find that under your bed?
Well, I keep my clothes under my bed, so I would see it pretty quickly.
It's like sitting there on top of your clothes.
Oh my god. Wow, that's a horror story.
I have a friend, Kenzie, who I'm gonna call you out like live because I know she's listening right now. And one time we came back from a party and she bought Domino's and then like she just didn't want to like throw it away because she was like drunk, and so she slid it under her futon, and it was literally there 2 months later.
Oh my God.
But I remember 2 weeks later I came back, and this is one of my secrets. This is so nasty. I came back and I was so drunk, so poor, and so hungry that I pulled that puppy out from underneath the bed and ate a slice of pizza.
Oh my god, that's pretty bad. At the end of last year, I was like cleaning out my fridge, and I lived with 4 other guys, and I found
Gross.
food from at least 6 months ago, that at the end of the year that had just been in there fermenting.
Did you make it into wine?
No, I threw that out immediately.
Like a nice meatloaf wine, you know what I'm saying? The finest of wines there is. So here's another one. I got so drunk at a party last night, I made my friend sleep in my bed with me, and we woke up and I peed the bed with her in it. My heated mattress cover broke because of it too.
Oh my god, that's pretty bad.
No, how are you gonna stay warm at night? But like also that's kind of like bad bitch moves. Like that's big pussy energy to like piss the bed while your friend's in it.
Yeah.
Like the amount of confidence that you have to do that, to know that they'll still be your friend.
That's a lot. That's good.
Have you ever pissed yourself, Andy?
I have not.
So many of my
Yeah.
friends have like pissed themselves while drunk.
Yeah,
I have not
don't-
either.
As far as I know, I never have. I mean, I could have and just never found out about it, but I doubt it.
Somebody was so nice enough to like change you.
Yeah.
I wish I had friends that cared about me that much. You're cleansed now, by the way. The demons are gone. Okay, so this one's a big one. Okay. Oh, this is a friend of mine. Okay. they're all friends of mine, but you know. Okay, so a secret of mine is one I have a crush on one of our mutual friends for the longest time. And it's not blank, but I don't think that will ever amount to anything because she's invested in this guy from the UK. And two, I think it would ruin our friendship and most importantly, my current relationship.
Ooh,
I didn't see that one coming, actually.
Twist at the end.
Because I didn't read these ahead of time. Okay, you are cleansed, I think. Don't act on it, I suppose, and you're cleansed. Keep it cool. We don't condone cheating here at the T at Nixie and Amanda B. Jade's behind the camera. She's like, no, hell fucking no. So, and another one from the same person, and two last Thursday night. Sorry, English is not their first language. First Thursday night, we had a party at a club the company I'm doing my courses at, so everything was half price, and I got really like just shit-faced, and I ended up kissing with 3 different girls. Oh, it escalates. One from Germany because she spoke English, so we understood each other, and now there's one that wants to go out with me, frowny face, and I don't know how to kindly tell her no. Also, one of those people is my English teacher.
T.
That's kind of like a serve though. Like that's kind of
okay, yeah.
Everybody's like imagine like being like the hot teacher in high school in like the custodial closet. Right?
You're right, yeah.
Even Jade is like behind the screen. She's like behind the screen. She's like the Wizard of Oz, the man behind the screen. Yeah.
I mean, I say get yours, you know, like go for it.
We get your good grade.
Right.
Our chemistry teacher in high school. Oh God, I loathed her. She always had, rumor has it, she had a senior fuck buddy every year, and her senior fuck buddy was going to be my good friend, but then he transferred schools before he got so lucky to hit, apparently her tits are rock hard, like Regina George's mom and Mean Girls, but apparently she got in trouble at school for having sex with one of the janitors in the custodial closet, so she's out here really living all of our fantasies.
Oh my God, wow.
So wait, hang on, I might have another one. Oh my gosh, sorry. I do. So, let's see here. That one's not real. Have you ever farted in a public transportation and pretended like it was the other person? Open-ended question. Call in right now to B-side and answer that one. Andy?
I have never. I mean, there's no way that they're going to think that it's a specific person. Like, it's just kind of, if you're in public transportation, it's kind of crowded anyway.
Have you ever been on the subway in New York?
I have not.
They know.
I'm just assuming from the A-bus and things like that. There's no way. You're all so cramped.
New Yorkers have a bloodhound sense of smell. I guarantee that one. I think I did, like when I was in New York. I was literally, when I studied there, I was in this apartment, in a dorm actually, and we had like a bunch of wine, and there was no alcohol allowed in this apartment, especially if you were under 21. And we were. And like we didn't say anything, like we were just talking, like being kind of loud, and the main people, like the like leaders of the RAs came to our door and was like, all right, where's the Chardonnay? How they knew so specifically what we had. So like they had hit it and they were like, we heard you guys yelling Chardonnay, and nobody was, definitely, but so we hit it, and so like we brought out the Chardonnay, they took all our names, we got like not even in trouble, just like momentarily like talking to. I just told the truth and it was fine, but I didn't rat anybody out. But secretly, there was also another bottle of wine and Fireball, which as soon as the RAs left, I drank it to hide the evidence. Had to keep my baby safe.
Well, you had to, yeah. What else are you going to do? Just leave it?
Yeah. Let it ferment. Good meatloaf wine.
Yeah.
Oh, I shit on someone's dick, but didn't even realize, no smell, until they left and I saw my sheets. I think honestly, you're cleansed already, because if you're doing anal and they know what they're sticking their dick into, and if they throw a big deal about that, make a big deal out of that, like, pussies.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like preferable for like most people. I mean, some people maybe. Like,
you have to know what you're getting into.
Yeah, it's like, you know what you're sticking your dick into. Like, you know the shit that you're like stirring here. And so you don't even need forgiveness for that one. Just love yourself. Honestly, I think if that, I'm just like, let's take a shower and finish up later in a second. And then easy peasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to read some erotica?
I would love to read some erotica.
Can you read it in like a sexy voice? Because I feel like I've done all the talking right now.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Let me find the best one. So last episode, we started a little thing where we started reading homemade erotica, because you can self-publish yourself on Amazon. Like, you don't need any requirements.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Get a shitty stock photo and put your words over it in some, I don't know, Comic Sans font. And then you are an author officially. And officially. And so I tried to find some good ones, but Amanda had like really locked down the good ones last time. But a couple of these are actually pretty decent. Okay, so here's one, and there's 2 pages to it.
Okay. Should I start with the description? Or
Do it
just
very
go?
do it very sexy.
Okay. Secrets that were meant to be hidden jump out of the closet in this hot, sexy enemies to lovers romance.
Slower.
From USA Today, best-selling author Cardine Gray, writing as Bella Fontaine.
Ooh.
There are 2 things in this world that I'm certain of. 1, money doesn't grow on trees. 2, Kane Donahue is the devil. He's the kind of guy who's sexy, knows it, and uses his charm to fool you. It doesn't help that he's an ex-Navy man with all that hard muscle and a body built like a god. He's the devil. It sounds harsh, but it's true. I should know because I practically grew up with him. I had to endure many summers of his evil, so I should know. However, the day came when the man decided to go and shock me. It only took a 15-year absence in each other's lives, but one major act of kindness that saved the person I loved most dissolved the barrier I placed up to keep him out. I never saw it coming. Me, trapped in the charm he oozed. Me, trapped in the temptation that lured me to him just from his sinful, sexy smile. Me, getting lost in a man I thought was my worst nightmare. Kane Donahue sucked me into a sizzling, hot, whirlwind romance that was so scorching it would make hell feel like the Arctic. Okay.
You read that really well. I'm kind of like hard right now.
There's another page.
I think that's another one, but is there more?
Oh, no, it still goes. Okay, so...
Okay, yes. I'm just going to get harder.
He unlocked something inside me, but us being together unlocked something else. We unlocked secrets from the past that should have stayed hidden. Secrets that tangle the past with the present and will affect the future. Secrets that could destroy us. It's only a matter of time. Then it won't matter what I think. Okay, that's it. I expected more of a plot, but...
That is the plot. Do you not get it?
It went along with the show. I mean, secrets.
Secrets? Here's another one that I want you to read because this one's just so short, the description, but it's like really, really good.
Okay.
It's about, I think it's called Maxim.
Okay, so it comes with a warning sign, this one does. This is not a neat, tidy little love story. This is messy. This is ratchet. Girl meets fierce Russian. Girl falls for fierce Russian. But there's only one little problem. The man of her dreams is already married, and it gets even worse. To her sister. Is there any chance that this love story will end with a happily ever after? There we go.
Hopefully. I think all of these were like describing you, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You're the Russian mafia. You're Maxim in this one.
Yeah. I was Kane Donahue in the first one.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
The devil.
Yeah.
Built like an ex-Navy man.
Oh, yeah.
No, so I think that you should probably major in drama. You have quite the dramatic flair.
Okay. Cute.
Consider it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know you're trying like for like masters in like information technology, but like try drama instead.
Yeah.
English.
I'll switch from my junior year. I would go from 3 semesters left to like 7.
I mean,
It'd be perfect.
It just extends your college experience and you never die.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this one, I'm not going to read the like explanation because it's just not good, but it's about I think it's called One Night with a Billionaire, an Irish billionaire actually. My Night with an Irish Billionaire. And I'm not going to read that because it sucks, but here's like the little like warning, I guess. Let's get real. If a wild and exciting romance with plenty of steamy romps between an African-American woman and her dominant billionaire lover isn't your cup of tea, you'll want to pass on this one.
Oh my God.
If you enjoy filthy, hot romance, emotional, interracial romance, and an action-packed journey to happily ever after, you're in for a treat. no cheating, no cliffhangers, and guaranteed HEA. This is a 100% original WMBW romance story. Take a peek inside to sample the action. So we found out WMBW stands for white man, black woman. And there's a lot of those, which is really gross. Fetishization, because I'm pretty sure this is all being written by white women. So that's interesting, but I don't know what HEA stands for.
Yeah, I was going to say there's lots of acronyms there, and they just kind of assume that we know.
As we should.
Right.
I think we should all educate ourselves on self-published romance novels on Amazon.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, so let's cut to some music and then we'll come back and talk about some more stuff. So right now, you heard a little bit of it, but I want to play it again in juxtaposition to my song. But Andy has a song up here that I have not stopped listening to in a while because it's really good when he suggested it to me. This one there.
Okay, yeah, so it's Every Boy by Miss Benny. I get some Charlie XCX vibes from it. It's really smooth. It's really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's the song that you're playing?
I'm playing Hillside Boys by Kim Petras because like lyrically it kind of feels the same to me, but also like musically a little bit too.
Okay.
But Kim Petras is our trans queen. And I do have the other Charlie song that sort of reminds me of this song on here too, but we'll get to that later.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you back shortly. Whew, welcome back. See, those songs sound kind of similar lyrically, at least. That's at least what it reminded me of. But it's a serve regardless. So, are you guys familiar with lying on the internet?
Yes.
Do you do it often?
Personally, no.
You've never lied before.
But definitely have before.
You've lied?
I mean, everybody does every now and then, you know.
Not me. I will go like out of my way to not tell a lie. I would like bend everything the best I can with the like language that I'm using to not tell a lie, because I feel bad.
Yeah.
If I lie, because then if I get caught, I feel even worse.
So you've never lied for likes before?
No. I try to keep my Twitter very true to myself and my Instagram, but nobody. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe on Facebook. Like on Facebook, I used to have like those.
In middle school, it was so much easier too.
What a simpler time where we could just copy and paste stuff.
Yes. I used to copy and paste so many things and use them as my status.
When I was in middle school and insecure about myself, I had my profile picture. First of all, they were Pokemon back in like when I was younger. But then my profile picture upgraded to the one that says, "You need a high five in the face with a chair." And I thought that was so funny. And the other one was like, "Be like a panda. Don't be racist. They're black, white, and Asian."
Yeah.
That was another profile picture of mine.
Oh my God,
Good
a profile
Lord.
picture?
But I was fighting the good fight early on in the age.
Right.
But so we have compiled a few really funny lies on the internet. I mean, you decide if they're a lie or not. But here's some of my favorite ones, and Andy has some good ones too. But here's one that looks like it's a questionnaire from Walmart, and it says like a job application, and it says 9. Did you witness the murder of your father? If yes, do you feel responsible for his death? And the person said, "This is the weirdest job app I've ever filled out." And somebody replied and said, "Let me say to all the skeptics out there, as someone who has recently left the hell pit that is Walmart, this is a real fucking question. And when I asked about it, I was told there'd been an incident at corporate." And then the person replied back and said, "Throwback to when someone blatantly lied on my own, obviously fake Walmart application post." Did you witness the murder of your father? If yes, do you feel responsible for his death? Text us if you did, and if you feel responsible or not.
Oh my God. That one's fucked up. Okay. So the one that I had was, well, I ordered my first Beyond Meat burger today. It didn't go well, and I'm not sure why. Cashier, can I take your order? Me, I'll have the vegetables thing that identifies as a beef burger, please. Cashier, you mean the Beyond Meat burger? Me, yes. Cashier, that'll be $3.59. Me, placing 3 twigs and some grass on the counter and pushing it towards the cashier. Here you go. Cashier has a puzzled look on her face. Ma'am, what is this? Me, that's beyond money.
As a vegetarian, that is how I pay for everything. It's a barter system. You just have to like learn. Honestly, You can tell a boomer wrote that because it has
Yeah.
that identifies as. So they just had to like be a little bit transphobic.
That's like
and
the one that's like whenever you ask the waiter for a Coke and they say we only have Pepsi products, is that okay? And you say, is Monopoly money okay? It's like, come on.
Wait, Coke or Pepsi, Andy?
I don't really have a I mean, I usually just buy Coke because like Coke is more popular, I feel like, but I don't really care.
Oh, he's a conformist. Il est conformiste.
I mean,
I think I probably roll with Coke anyway.
yeah.
So, oh wait, I have a good one. Sorry, my mind just went totally blank. Okay, so today at Walmart, I told the cashier, Merry Christmas. She said, Happy Holidays, ma'am. I smiled and said, You don't have to be afraid anymore. President Trump gave us Christmas back. She started crying tears of joy and said, Merry Christmas, and then everyone in the store applauded.
That is so outlandish. Like,
Wait, you don't believe that one?
not at all.
Why not?
I mean, the whole store applauding for Trump.
Okay, wait.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Where is it situated? We we need context to understand this.
Is this
line.
Middle America? Is this where?
Is this Middle
Where
Earth?
is this going on?
Narnia? I bet they love Trump in Narnia.
Oh God!
Just like a weird side thought.
All the centaurs.
Yeah. I bet Trump's like into some freaky shit.
Oh my God. Okay.
Poor Melania, R.I.P.
So the next one, this one is just ridiculous. Okay, so it says, so I live in Wyoming, and today this guy rode down my street on horseback yelling, the British are coming. So the only logical response I could think of was to yell, we're already here, you bloody idiot, in my best British accent, and he looked back and screamed.
I just imagine this as like a high pitched just screech. Like not like unintelligible words. It's just like I don't want to scream on air. Sorry, that would probably hurt you guys.
Yeah.
But that's how I imagine it being, to be honest. Just like,
But somebody's just casually riding down the street on a horse, yelling, the British are coming.
okay, I grew up near Amish country, so like I could see somebody riding down the street in a horse.
Right.
People come down the street in horses all the time, and we have to like
I mean,
wrangle our
it
dogs.
is in Wyoming, so...
I just said wrangle our dogs, so it sounds like I'm like I got like guard dogs. I'm like one of those like hunters. I got my coon dog. Speaking of hunters, have you seen the huge trend this year of like women dressing up as deer and their boyfriends dressing up as hunters?
I have not.
It sets the feminist movement back like 171 years.
That's tough.
Yes, I looked up when the feminist movement first began by last night so I could do the math because I had to send out that hit tweet as I was lighting up my apartment with the light of my jewel trying to turn on the dryer.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So last thing before we cut to some last little bit of music, this has been kind of a short show, I feel like, unless we've talked like a fair amount.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Do you have any last parting words before I talk about the brave little toaster?
I don't really. I mean, I feel like it's not that short of a show. It's already 151.
Yeah, but you were late.
Yeah, true.
Just kidding. So just a weird thought that I had, but is the brave little toaster. I used to watch that all the time when I was younger at my grandma's house, and it is so screwed up. There's literally, and they're like living appliances, and it's like, okay, I'll get to that later, I guess. But there's like living appliances, and they have like emotions, and they go on this adventure, and Andy can relate.
I
He
feel
loves
like I did
adventures.
see that movie.
And the vacuum like kills itself. He says he's tired of living, and he like kills himself by like eating his own cord, and then like basically like consuming himself.
I
and,
have
like,
to, oh my God. I just looked it up and I recognize it.
I have cold chills.
Oh my God.
It's so spooky. Like I used to love that show.
I loved that, but I don't really remember the plot, honestly.
And like, but do you remember the car scene where they're singing this song about how they're going to their death and then they're being crushed at like the
No.
impound lot?
Sounds intense.
So growing up, I had OCD and I was put on medication for it after a while. But like, part of the OCD was that I had like the idea that like inanimate objects had feelings, and I would hurt their feelings if I didn't do certain things, right?
Okay.
So, and I almost can guarantee that it's fucking attributed to this because I think about that car scene semi-regularly, and I
Yeah.
feel bad for my cars that I've totaled.
I mean, I get those vibes. I get those vibes from like Toy Story. Like I would always feel so guilty about leaving my pets or leaving my stuffed animals at home whenever I was like gone. And I would come back and like feel like I have to play with every single one of them.
Oh, wait, that's so pure.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I had like a huge collection of stuffed animals, and I like still
And
have
then
them. They're all in my parents' closet, and they're in boxes.
oh my god, yeah.
I
And
feel bad.
towards like the last few of them, whenever they were like, whenever Andy goes off to college, and they're all just like sitting there.
Full circle. And
And oh my god, yes. And that always just fucked me up. I would be in high school and I'd be like, oh my god, my stuffed animals, I forgot about those. Oh shit.
then feel guilty.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so you can relate. It hurts. It hurts your feelings. So we'll cut to some music and probably leave you with that. Thanks. Well, first of all, you want to talk about what you have going on here?
Oh yeah. So we're gonna play She Keeps Me Warm by Mary Lambert, which you'll probably recognize this from Macklemore's really popular song Same Love, but this is that without Macklemore in it. So it's like her original.
No
version of
Macklemore?
it.
I don't want to fucking listen anymore.
But yeah, it's really good. It's really sweet. Yeah.
So after that, I sort of want to follow up something else sweet. Is Official by Charlie XCX, which also reminds me of Every Boy because it has this very soft, like, do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. So stunning. And I suppose she's making a music video for it, I hear. And it'll be a serve, but enjoy. And thank you guys so much for tuning in again with To the Tea with Nick C. And
Andy, thanks for having me, by the way.
of course, thank you for being on. And love and light. And I hope the rest of your week goes well. Bye.